Well. What do we have here? Welcome to the most rushed, shittiest TF2 controversy tier list. And I will be relatively smoking as I go through each one. We have, I think, like 10 or something like that. I don't know. Starting off, we got Dely. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. He makes exploit videos. That's pretty much it. People don't like that. Overall, I give that a not so bad tier. He is, yeah, he makes exploits. People don't like him because of it. My game, my 15-year-old fucking game. Ah! Alrighty. Next up, we have Bunsty. Now, Bunsty, it's not a bad thing. I mean, we've all been there. Like, you're out of ideas. You want to do something for a cool video. Bunsty here, what he did was he faked the video. Which, like, I get it. But it's not that bad. That's, like, his whole thing. Not much to say there. So, I give Bunsty a not so bad tier. Alrighty. Now, moving on, we got I put this in the that's bad tier. Like, it's above the D tier. So, how do I put this? Sketchak. My boy Sketchak. So, a while back, let me explain the situation for you guys, you lovely folks. A while back, he said he had terminal cancer. Turns out that was a lie, and he faked dying for TF2 clout, which I think is fucking hilarious, because that's like me saying, guys, I'm dying. That's all pretty much I gotta say. For his crime of fucking faking his death, you know, I gotta give him a nice little, I'm thinking we give him a pretty bad tier. Now, do I have a treat for you guys? This next one, I'm going to say, is my favorite because it isn't too bad. Now, I will say, it's a strange thing. Like, when I mean strange, very strange. But, like, I don't give a fuck what you do. So, we're gonna hit it off with a strong one. AAR! I believe that's how you pronounce it. So, AR is an interesting critter. Now, they've apologized and shit. I don't give a fuck what they did. But the controversy comes from their profile pic, which, as you can see right now, it's a funny blue cat, right? That's what you like to think. Hidden below the scruff, the cropped picture, lies a stinky little secret. The cat that he used for everything, diaper fetish. And they were kind of into that shit. I mean, like, it's weird. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Hi, future me here. There is something I left out, and that is, along with the allegations of liking diapers, they also are like, you like little boys and girls, fella? Which he denied, as, you know, everybody does. But I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just gonna say he's a weirdo. Now I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna say he's just a weirdo. He did like make a tweet longer and apologize. It's like, I'm not into little boys and girls. So I'll give him this one because I've seen people like this without being little boys, liking little boys and girls. So yeah, that's that. But because of this stinky situation, they go in the D tier. Alrighty. Next up, guys, we got a critter
life is like a
Zealot. He has a history of Don't Starve. Back in his other channel, he had another channel, I forget the name, insert name here. He would go on Don't Starve and like troll. And what he did there was he'd go in there and he'd call people like, I'll just say, I can fucking change it in post. He'd go, he'd actively make fun of his fans, I guess you could call him that. Like anybody who showed him support, he'd be like, fuck you. It was like, it was funny as shit. The best way to put it is he's a shit talker. And after he changed from Don't Starve to TF2 in his new channel, he's still pretty much the same. Like he's just an asshole, and that's his shtick. Treating fans like you're pigs below me. I give him into the questionable at best. Now we get into the dark ones territory. Now I say the dark ones because these individuals here are a little, as somebody would say, retarded. So, and they're pedophiles. I should have led with that. My bad. So we're going with the one, the only Mecar. Mecar is certainly interesting, and I don't really want to call him a critter because he liked talking to girls of various ages, let's just say that. And how this came to fruition was he would go into different chats and they would know they're 16. Let's just call them the victims, like it's a fucking serial killer. But he was a creep and he was preying on 16-year-old girls essentially, and he was talking with them through mediums like Discord and I don't know. Post me is gonna have to edit this. I have to check again to make sure I'm not fucking speaking out my ass cheeks. But yeah, he would use Discord and I believe TF2 to find victims. To say the least. Yeah, not a good dude. So for his category, I'm gonna slide him right down into pedophile gaming. This one goes with the last one. Now, I can't condone. I can't do anything like that, and I don't want to because it's kind of gross. But it goes with the last one. We are going to talk about the one, the only Starcasm. So let's just get through this. Starcasm really liked Mecar, to the point where it was kind of obsessive, just a pinch. He has since then publicly apologized, right? Which that's good. You clear it. If you apologize, in my eyes, that's good, and I don't care. Unless it's like real bad. It is kind of bad. He kind of obsessively idolized a pedophile to the point where he would just copy him in ways. Like he would dress like him. His wrench was, I think it was the original. I think it was Mecar's fucking wrench. They were both engineer mains. I should have mentioned that. I should mention the names, but too late now. I'm not re-recording this fucking video. I'm gonna put it in the, I'm gonna say questionable at best. Okay, starting off now, we're getting to the light territory before we go into that heavy, sweet dressing that is the last two. So we have two here, which aren't as bad, and then we got a pedophile gaming in a pretty bad. So prepare. But moving on to this next one, we're just gonna go with cool stuff. So, cool stuff, is a YouTuber. He's been making some content here and there. Not bad at all. The issue arises where they've called him a neo-Nazi. I mean, I wouldn't really go that far, It is definitely edgy humor. But I mean, like, look at that funny little mustache. Like, it's a spy group he's a part of, and they kind of got that Hitler vibe going. I'm gonna say it's not that bad because it's pretend. That's all it is. It's not like they're actually going out and being like, "I want to kill the Jews." So for that dude there, I'm gonna have to just put him in the not so bad category because it isn't so bad. It's just why. Alrighty, and now we're down to the last light one. We got Zesty Jesus.
I could have my Gucci on.
Zesty, his controversy, right? As I'm ranking their controversies and everything that's kind of strange, he isn't so bad. For him, I'm just gonna say he speaks his shit. Yeah, he says too much sometimes. I don't think he's a bad person. From at least what I've seen, like, I don't know him personally. But, yeah, his whole thingy is kind of like, he speaks his shit. And people don't like that. Yeah, pretty much it. Alrighty. Next one was a very fun topic. Because I watched this dude since I was way younger. And I just have to say, when I heard about it, I was like, damn, no way. We're bringing up Clown. Clown is a very popular spy main TF2 tuber. He'd make frag videos and all that, and he's probably one of the better ones in the world. That being said, he may have scammed some items off of a person. Now, that's pretty bad when it comes to money-related issues. No go. But I'll give him some credit right here, right? He did give the items back, and he did apologize. But, like, scamming items? That's like some fucking armor trim levels of just... Give me armor, I'll give it back with a trim. Like, yeah, that's not one of the oldest scams. I mean, you don't expect them, though, like, when they come from people that are public figures. Now, on the rating, I'm gonna put that on pretty bad, because it's money related. Like, those are items worth actual money. And if that happened to me, I'd be pissed, especially if it's, like, somebody I thought I could trust. So, I'm gonna get that in a pretty bad, I'm gonna put him in the pretty bad section for that bullshittery.
That grind set, how you gonna draw that shit without regrets? Your content is something more that I detest. It's copy-pasted dog shit, just like...
Finally, I bring you guys the dark one. So, Venusian rapper. This critter, this absolute creature, has a long history, and I have met him before, personally, in a lobby. And so is a friend of mine. I actually didn't know who it was until he pointed it out. I tried to interact him, and I think I was called a slur immediately. Where do I start? He has had a whole list of shit around him. From lying, to talking with underage girls, to domestic abuse, manipulation, and just being a critter. The best way to put it is I do not like him, and I would never like the pleasure of meeting him. That's the backstory of the generalized stuff. Let's just talk about, like, specifics. So, Venusian popped up on TF2, a few years ago. Just a little. And originally, he would make trolling videos. It's more like harassment. But that's the type of person he is. The videos themselves were just like the generalized TF2 trolling videos. But let's not talk about his videos. That's not where the controversy comes from. Although, it was the first warning signs, I'll say that. I kind of explained it best already. He cheated on his girlfriend by talking with many underage girls. Met up with his current girlfriend, or his last, I should say, at the time, his current girlfriend, her best friend, and cheated on her with her, threatened to kill himself. Mainly that, yeah. I think I summed it up pretty well. He's just an asshole and a manipulator and a pedophile. And for the big reasons why you think, I have to kind of throw him in pedophile gaming land, cause yeah, that's pretty much it. So sorry for the rushed video. It might be a little sloppy. I tried my best with these types. I don't normally do these types of videos, but I'm trying pretty much anything right now, just to see what fits. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. You've already probably seen the titles, and the video's gonna end right